Medical Monday, Dr. Peter Johnson of Aurora Baycare. Tell us a little bit about what we're talking about today.
Palliative care is to enhance quality of life. It can be used at any portion of any illness, typically people with serious illnesses, but it's really all about enhancing quality of life, not just physical, emotional, spiritual, cultural. We deal with all those areas. Your doctor's been doing it all along. Most doctors do this as
And now they want you involved.
If it gets more serious, yes.
So what types of things would you say that you need palliative care for? What types of diseases do you see?
Certainly the people with life-limiting illnesses. It's different from hospice.
And that's what I was going to ask. Okay, hospice is different.
Hospice is when one has 6 months or less to live.
Right.
Then hospice services can come into play. What this is somebody that has much longer than that really wants to improve the quality of life, pain control, spirituality, things like this. A lot of things dealing with their wishes, what they want to do.
And we were talking about this before. You brought in a really, really cool booklet here, The 5 Wishes. Tell us what's in this book. I mean, it's really good stuff that you need to have a discussion about.
Absolutely. If people would have this, it would make so much better outcomes for their families when they get ill. It talks about what you want if you were to become seriously ill, who you'd want to make decisions for you if you couldn't make it, how you want to be treated, where you want to be cared for, all kinds of things like that, and it goes through it in beautiful detail.
And it makes it so much easier. I mean, when something like this happens, it's hard for families, right?
Extremely. I mean, when you think of the peace this gives someone when they can open up this document, this is what Dad said he wanted. Or after this program, Dad looks at you and says, this is what I want. Say,
Another question for you. How do you start this conversation? It seems so grim and depressing. How do you start the conversation?
Opportunistically. So Dad goes and sees someone who's very ill and comes back and, well, Dad, is that how you want to be? Is that the kind of care you want to have? That type of thing.
Super easy.
Super
Doesn't have to be
easy.
scary.
Not at all.
And we were also talking about that anybody, any age, it is not for older people or anything like that, any age.
Any age. In fact, what some people have suggested is as soon as your child gets their driver's license, to ask them, well, you know, if you got in a bad accident and something happened, what would you want? To just open it up and make it something that's more open to talk about. Just conversation. It doesn't have to be grim. It doesn't have to be awful. It's like beautiful, peaceful, serene.
And a very, very easy experience for your family.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks, Doctor. We
Thank you,
appreciate
Laura.
it. For more information and to find out more about palliative care for you or a loved one, just head to our website, NBC12.